What is it about the nostalgia of Grand Theft Auto 4? To me, it may well be the best GTA experience in 2024. In fact, I think so highly of it that I believe it to be the better game over GTA 5. Controversial, I know. Especially if we were to consider the amazing DLC packages of The Lost and the Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony. Released in 2008, it is the sixth main entry following the incredible groundbreaking success of San Andreas. Following the adventures of the main protagonist Nico, an Eastern European ex-soldier seeking the American dream with his cousin Roman, and well, I think we all know how that turns out. The game itself shifted to a more serious, grounded tone, without losing its trademark rockstar humor. However, where this masterpiece really shines, I think, above the rest, is the character of Liberty City. To this day, I don't think there's a game that has crafted a more loving, lived-in environment, full of rich NPC activities and artistic flourishes. Is it the biggest map? Absolutely not. But as a result, I think it's the most curated. The verticality, the sepia and grey tones and atmosphere of a newly imagined New York City was maybe the main character itself. And of course, what about that physics engine? Something about the weight of the cars and the characters that made for some hilarious and entertaining getaways. For me, GTA 4 also struck the balance of modernizing the series without compromising its fun and free mission structure that the PS2 era did so well. The GTA 5 has a very set-piece cinematic structure where you don't exactly follow what it intends for you to do, you kind of fail the mission. Grand Theft Auto 4, on the other hand, sets up a police chase, but how you handle it within the world of Liberty City and in conjunction with its hilarious physics is up to you. Now, maybe I just have my nostalgia goggles on here, but let's find out today by revisiting Grand Theft Auto 4 on Steamy Streamers.
I don't want to die, man, not like this!
How would you like to die?
We need to go bust somebody, man!
I'm the one who survived.
Grand Theft Auto 4, out now. Rated M for mature.
Alright, we're here, Grand Theft Auto 4. Probably my favorite Grand Theft Auto after the nostalgia of Vice City and Vice City Stories, which I'm currently playing through. This game, man, it blows my mind how well Liberty City is crafted in this. The characters, the story, the physics engine, the car handling, which is divisive, but I genuinely think is like more realistic. It's more weighty, you know? Like, how does this still look so good? Have a look at this, guys. I just get excited being in this world straight away. I hear a little bit of Queen in the background. Don't look at me, YouTube.
If you paid some rent, I wouldn't care.
What?
Yeah, this is not a mansion.
Where's luxury condo? Where's sports car? Where's Barbara with big titties and Stephanie who sucks like a vacuum? Sports cars.
I love his poster, by the way.
Women, money, the beach.
Some bapparoonies. I also think there's a really good fine line in the tone in this game between, obviously, you know, Rockstar have always been great. Kind of like South Park to a lesser extent of, you know, commentary on what's happening in life at the moment. You know what I mean? And, you know, the American dream in inverted commas. But this one managed to strike a really good balance of not being too satirical. Like, I think GTA 5 hits that, like, South Park level too much, where this is, like, consistently kind of funny, comedic, but in a far more actualized way. Alright, guys, we're officially in the world of Grand Theft Auto 4. I think really the major things you feel when you first play this game is the weight it has, right? You know, it's that physics engine, that famous or infamous, whatever way you want to look at it. I personally think it's fantastic. I think it creates for hilarious moments, flying out of cars, jumping off buildings, the ragdoll physics. Absolutely incredible. Like, this is just laden with atmosphere. The lighting in 4 as well has this very sepia vibe about it, which you could argue, I like, you know what I mean, that it might be a bit sameish, but I think it just does it better. I think it just feels like Liberty City feels like more like an actualized place compared to, you know, going around the deserts and the cities and the different inspired areas of GTA 5. Like, I think just the lighting, like, this is just gorgeous. The reflections on the car, like this, I'm probably exaggerating, but it feels like this could come out today. There's just something about proving that art is so much more important than graphics, you know? Yeah, the suspension of the weight of the cars is a big thing for me. So great. Also, need to get my music vibes. Let me very quickly just turn up the music slightly because, you know, I am a fan of
LoveBabiesOvernight.com. Babies Overnight.
Babies Overnight.
Your new bundle of joy in a box overnight. Yes.
Oh man, I don't know if anyone remembers the first trailer for this game when it first launched as well. It was Nico just walking down the street, loads of the time passing super quickly, showing the different lighting system in this. Once you realize that this was made on an Xbox 360 as well, I think it's incredible. Okay, K109 is my disco vibes. I will be rocking with some of that, but look at this. The autonomal vibes are immaculate. Do you think Grand Theft Auto 4 is better than Grand Theft Auto 5 legitimately? And I am totally okay with obviously it being a no as well. I would love to hear, you know, what you prefer, maybe your dislikes. And in general, I gotta hear your stories surrounding this game because what an iconic Rockstar game. Maybe I'm wrong, but do we feel that Rockstar was at their peak during the 7th gen? I think the 7th gen is the 360 PS3.
I see stars, I see angels. In my homeland? No.
And Roman.
Roman is really, you know, just really screwed us over. There's something like, it's incredible how gorgeous this looks on a Series X. Highly recommend looking into it, particularly with Xbox's show being so stellar. I think that was such a great time to get on that Xbox hype, guys. If you're into retro, outside PC emulation, there is no better game preservation on console.
You're thinking that blame me. They call me the janitor.
Because you can't pay your debts and they make you mop the floor.
Honey, no.
It's like, I don't know, the humor is like more subtle in this, you know what I mean?
Nico, wait for
I'm actually still shocked at how good this looks. I mean, I've played some of the expansions recently, but the expansions didn't have the upgrade. So Ballad of Gay Tony and Lost in the Damned didn't have the same treatment, I think, as the original game does on the backwards compatibility list. Why are we zooming so close into that light? Also, guys, if you're enjoying this video, it would mean the world to me if you consider dropping a like, sharing with others, maybe Grand Theft Auto enthusiasts, or maybe you need to tell your friend, you know what, GTA 4 was peak Grand Theft Auto. If you take the expansions into consideration, I think it's definitely an argument to be made, you know? Well, this is something we're going to have. This is one of the downsides of GTA 4 is the phone. Roman will be calling a lot.
You winning?
But again, I do find that Nico is such an outlier of a character amongst all the GTA games, right? Which I think is super, super interesting. Like, you know, you look at Trevor and stuff in GTA 5, he's, you know, kind of your typical real, like, caricature of someone. Do you know what? Oh, God, sorry! Oh, yeah, there's police right there. I made a chronic mistake. Excuse me! Wait, there's some tunes going on there. There we go. Ah, look at this! Do you know what? I give it credit, too, that there's bluer skies in this game than I remember. Sorry, oh, this is... I mean, I would 100% say that this world is more lived in, is still more lived in than Cyberpunk. Do you know what I mean? Like, the NPCs alone, their reactions is just incredible. Obviously there's nostalgia, and you know, the nostalgic chaos of Grand Theft Auto 4 is such a beautiful vibe. Like, look at the blood on the front of the car. There's something so impressive about the environmental storytelling of that. The depth of field here in the background as well. Somehow that bridge is just actualized so well for me. Something about the golden 360 era of Rockstar puts a smile on my face, you know? And obviously, look, GTA 5 is still technically a 360 game that became a Skyrim game that's ported on everything. I'm just taking a trip on the beach, baby. Oh my lord! You've just received a text message. Sweet. Roman, what's up, baby? Need help? Come to the depot. Alright, I'm on it, Roman. We got it. We're making a YouTube video here. Guys, also, if you enjoy this style of video, I do stream most weekdays on kick.com/Steamy_streamers. I would love to have you over there with a like-minded community of some cutie patooties. Alright, Roman, I'm here. What do you need, baby? Sorry. Excuse me. This definitely makes me want to do a whole playthrough of Grand Theft Auto 4 as well.
Well, screw you then.
Classic sprunk in the background. Always be sure to squirt that dirt. So I'm a little bit confused right now. I'm assuming my... Oh yeah, it is working. I was going to say my GPS. Also, some of the firsts for this game were incredible. I know some people, you know, have feelings about there was stuff removed from, like, say, San Andreas, you know. Particularly, I think, like, stuff that you could do with in terms of gym and, you know, stuff like that. But there is something to be said sometimes when you focus it on in other areas, you know. Like, I prefer a more actualized world that I'm playing in than, you know, having the ability to get, like, fat or whatever. Now, both is great, don't get me wrong, but still.
This is Michelle.
Hi, how are you?
Oh my god, Michelle.
We're on Mohawk Avenue.
If you know, you know. Now, I will hopefully, you know, end up doing a little trip down memory lane in GTA 5 as well. And look, it does have that trademark humor that Rockstar is so good for. I do think there's pros and cons, but I think overall, Grand Theft Auto 4 for me is the better experience. And maybe it's nostalgia goggles, maybe. But there's a tone that is just so memorable about this game. Like, I struggle to remember Grand Theft Auto 5 as much, even though I feel like I potentially arguably played it more between the fact that it was on 3 generations of console with the Skyrim treatment. No bothers, girl. Catch you soon. Gorgeous coat. Oh, me and Michelle are going to get at it. Now, I'm scared he's going to be so happy that he may want to go bowling, which we want to avoid at all costs. Excuse me, sir. Sorry. Oh my god. My bad. My bad. Oh. You know, like when you smashed into benches the way they exploded, there was definitely a higher level of fidelity of destructible environmentals in this as well. Also, the car damage was better. Do you know what I mean? The way, like, one wheel could get absolutely crunked underneath the actual shaft of the car. And look, I know it's subjective choice, but there was definitely just a preference of making that feel all a bit more arcadey, I think, in GTA 5. And I did find the character swapping to be jarring. I found it hard to, you know, immerse myself in it. I know these games aren't role-playing games as such, but, you know, you kind of feel that way. Like, as a kid, we all pretended, you know, in Grand Theft Auto games, particularly in the PS2 era, we always pretended to, you know, go around like a normal citizen driving around in our cars pretending to be an adult because, you know, we didn't have that as kids. All right, this is an awful outfit. I'm buying it. Michelle, I'm horny.
Yeah, I'd like to get to know you, Nico.
All right, we're going to go on a date.
Whenever. See you soon.
Can I just say, in real life, the come over to my place whenever would cause me so much anxiety on either end. I need to know what time we're calling over. I have waiting syndrome. I can't just put my life on hold. I'll just sit here all day, wait for you to see you whenever. Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories, Red Dead Redemption, Bully. There was those LA driving games as well. Grand Theft Auto 4, Lost and the Damned, Ballad of Gay Tony. All between what? 2006 to 2011. And now we've been waiting 13 years. I would prefer this level of, you know, creativity. I know video games are in a very different position now where, like, Grand Theft Auto 6 has to be billions and billions and billions put into it. It's got to be the most revolutionary game of all time, and there's this expectation. But I think if we still had, like, say, a handheld that was the power of a 360 or a PS3, and I mean like a dedicated console, I'm not talking like a Steam Deck or whatever, we could be getting stuff like this all the time, you know? Oh my god, sorry, YouTube, sorry. Sorry. I knew there was a reason this was. Oh my lord! Each friend and girlfriend you have will have their favorite at least. This. I'm sorry, I don't think this is okay for YouTube. I'm not sure. I mean, the nipples have been taped, but I'm not quite sure. Also, guys, again, I would love to hear your opinions. I really would love to hear down below if you are a GTA 5 or a GTA 4 person. Obviously, you can see where I'm leaning, but I'd love for you to tear me apart and tell me why GTA 5 is better, you know, because that's totally fair. I think this is a little bit subjective to what you prefer in video games.
Come on, I asked you first.
Imagine picking up Michelle and driving like this.
Things like that.
Would you like to be my rally co-driver? 23, overcrest, hard left. Full right. Bring back the Colin McRae days. Oh, this is going to be a speedy date. I just... the bonnet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, it looks like we're forced to do Wii Sports Bowling right now. Nice car.
Sure, bowling sounds like fun.
Bowling won't sound like fun after we go with Roman for 84 years, Nico. So prepare yourself for that. It is just beautiful. I really, really fundamentally believe that. Your man are drinking his coffee, chilling out. Like, you're one having a smoke. Like, what are you doing? I go back and forth sometimes. The fact that this guy's being arrested. Also, this just cup on the floor that the NPC dropped and is just still chilling here. Like, oh, I adore that level of detail, dude. All right. I mean, do I want to bowl? No. Also, that bowling pin there, beautiful, beautiful. Is bowling a good first date idea? I think cinema is a terrible one. There's too much like thinking in your brain. You're out of your mind. Bowling, I think at least you're doing an activity together is pretty fun. Oh! Okay. Yeah, there you go. There. And since I've been emasculated, I am going to quit before she's allowed. Before she.
The city, no boyfriends or husbands or anything?
No, I guess I'm married to my job.
Suspicious. Fairly sus, Michelle. If that's your real name. If you know, you know. See, I recently also finished Ballad of Gay Tony on stream. Kick.com/team_streamers. If you did like to see full playthroughs, nostalgic goodness with like-minded people, we got a community waiting for you. Yeah, baby! You can now date Michelle. Hell yeah! Also, I just robbed Michelle's car. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm already so invested in this. Like, I really so happy I decided to pick up and play this today. You know, I always think, you know, I'm still very new to YouTube, so I'm always trying to find things that I'm like, what do I feel passionate talking about or showing today? Quite often I do first impressions, really feeling like, you know, when Rockstar was Rockstar to me, and I'm not saying they obviously, you know, don't have an incredible game in Red Dead Redemption 2, because I wouldn't say that for a second. It's a masterpiece as well, but this was during a time where we really got to feel a selection of what they had on offer. You know, you really felt like you were getting many different creative inputs. The problem with releasing a game every 10 years is that, like, you can't be too experimental as much as you'd like. You know, you're not going to take these chances on these DLCs. You know, we live in a market where now we want to buy V-Bucks for everything, you know, and we just want a skin that costs 20 quid for a free-to-play game. And I'm not knocking that, right? Look, that's totally fair. I mean, you're enjoying a game so much, I too will get a skin for, you know, what I enjoy. But we're just not, you know, developers are in a bit of a weird situation where they're not going to be rewarded anymore for making these beautiful handcrafted storytelling games. I think it will turn back around, but we're not getting story expansions anymore. Elden Ring being an outlier, but, you know, very interesting. So I don't know if you agree with me, guys. I did have kind of a premise of just wanting to, you know, bring back the nostalgia of Grand Theft Auto 4 because I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but, you know, this game came out in 2008. 2008, it is nearly 15 years old, which is scary, dude. Really scary. Wait, no, it is 15 years old. 16 years old. I can't maths. That's half my life ago.
Where are you?
Over on the court, under the L train on Firefly. Blazer, Batty, you proved your point the first time.
All right, okay, I'm on it. All right, hang on, very quickly. Let me. How do I save? Is there save? Oh, say. Oh, so we're still technically on a mission. Okay. God damn it. Oh, that is so good. I genuinely did not think we'd be able to knock down his like permanent stand to sell hot dogs there. That is incredible. Again, I just love that destructibility. All those cups going flying. You could, like, I feel the same with Wind Waker, right? I feel like as a Zelda game, Wind Waker could have been released after Twilight Princess and I wouldn't have batted an eye. And in the same way, like, outside maybe, you know, the fact that they went with multiple characters in a campaign and whatnot, which I think they'll actually get better in 6 because I think it looks like there's going to be a couple relationship playing between 2 characters in 6, or maybe it's just the one, I'm not sure. I think that will work better as an integrated story.
Hey! Shit! There he is! Keep on fat boy here and I'll talk to him!
Hey, he is just like a big boned. And this is why this remains in between the good GTA games. A big thing I actually have a problem with GTA 5 is the mission structure is so linear. Like, in GTA 5, if you're supposed to fight and you get into a car, try and knock someone down, you would fail the mission. Now, I might fail the mission for real reasons, the fact that that Roman here might be beaten to death. But this curves the line of modern and old, which makes sense being, you know, between 5 and San Andreas. Wait, where's he going? Hey! Wait, no. Hey! There you go, yes, right into the car. Also, the ragdoll of him going over the car is, like, really good. Alright, get in Roman's car. Okay, so this is specific to this. Alright, get in, Roman. Come on, you chunky monkey! Oh, we're gonna get you. Wait, give me K109 for Disco Jams. Yeah! Although, on saying that, I haven't played the modern version on the PS5 Series X of GTA 5. So as a video, I could do, like, you know, a first impression, see how I feel about that. I should have drove up the stairs realistically, but we're after him now. Do I have any weapons, by the way? Also, I remember this was the first game that it felt like it was realistically going up and down the stairs. You know what I mean? It was also the water. Like, look at this, the reflection of the lights, ray tracing, eat your heart out. 360 all the way. Ow, that's a knife. All right, sir. Okay, sir, this is a very dark corner. B. Oh, there we go. Okay, B to disarm. Okay, now can I pick up the knife? Okay, now I have the knife. Now I am the knifey stabby. Oh my god. If we gotta remaster this game. Now, I mean, I have no hope for remasters after what they did to the original trilogy on the PS2. 3D trilogy. But, I mean, if rumors are to be believed, we would be getting something. But again, if they're only going to do what they did with Red Dead Redemption, which was nothing, I mean, that's such a disappointment, you know? Like, bring it out on the Switch, fair enough. Like, I've no problem with that, you know? Please do that. But also, like, you know, I don't know. Okay, we're going to do one more mission for our trip back to the nostalgic chaos of Grand Theft Auto 4. A game which I firmly actually believe is a superior game to 5, at least from a single-player campaign point of view. And again, I'd love your take on it. And again, whether you agree or disagree, like, I'd love to know. And regardless of agreement or disagreement, if you enjoy this style of video, it would mean the world to me if you could drop a like and you check out the other videos in the channel. And if you enjoy me, which you might not, which is okay too, you can check me out at kick.com/DB_streamers, playing some Psychonauts at the moment, actually, for the first time too. A lot of first time nostalgic retro content over there. Karaoke and guitar playing too. This, like, 4K 60 is smooth. Again, guys, if you'd like to see more Grand Theft Auto 4, you'd want to see a complete playthrough, I generally do like first impressions. But, you know, if it's one of those things that people are really into, I'm more than happy to oblige. Or if not, we'll move on to the next thing. I have a selection of other videos as well on the page, from Jackie Chan Adventures to some of the other GTA DLCs for the PS2, like Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories, to The Getaway, like a GTA clone, to my first impressions of Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 3, and a little bit of Fallout New Vegas first time playthrough as well. So there's plenty of stuff in there if you want to check out as well, and I really appreciate you taking the time to look at this video. It means a lot. And yeah, I'd love to be able to chat with you. Look at the papers! Look at this! Look how good this is! Like, oh, we got a problem. We got a north, south, east. Oh God! I was not turning. Okay, that cop car, it also had the similar issue to me. Man, I agree with you, man. Those columns, those bollards, they really get in the way. Such a good song for this. You're just creating your own movie moments, you know? Ah, the sunrise looks so good. Oh, they're still on my tatas. Oh, that is so bad. Oh no. Oh, the scratches on the hood. Again, am I crazy? Like, did they? Oh my God! Please get rid of the bonnet. Oh, sorry, sir. I mean, we haven't even got into cover, guns, any of it. You know what I mean? It's and so far, like, we've just done the original combat missions, and I think as well, like the way they're slow pacing, getting into guns and like more the heavy missions, and you know some of the bigger set pieces. The quote unquote boring missions are actually really good. You know, like the tutorial missions, they're really getting me into the world of this. Like an example, I'll give you an early mission GTA 5 that like is fun but not, is the one where Michael's son is like hanging off the boat and you have to drive up close to him. It's too set piecey. You know, like if you stray away from that or you do something wrong, you keep failing the mission. You know, the game really wants you to do what it wants to do. Where like that scene there, yeah, it's supposed to happen where the police come, but how you escape it is down to you. Do you know what I mean? We're still in that freedom, non-linear exploration in a beautiful city. You know, everyone's going to have their own little experience where I flipped over there and marked the top of the car. Like, everyone's going to have a different experience of that. Where everyone's going to have a very similar experience saving Michael's kid on that boat, you know? If you're familiar with that mission, you know? It's too scripted. You get more of a cinematic, cool first impressions. But I would argue the replayability is a whole lot less because of it too. And I think that's one of the reasons that GTA 4 shines a lot more as well. There's set pieces in essence, but how you deal with them is entirely down to yourself, you know? Which I think is really, really great. $100 in this economy? Yes, please. Right, guys, I think this is probably a perfect opportunity to leave it here. This guy's got a pain in his stomach as well. I love it. If you'd like to see more, like the fact that he's going on his phone there. I know I'm getting distracted all the time. Oh no, is he reading something? Just insane detail. I like personally, maybe I'm wrong, but there's many reasons I think this game for me is above GTA 5. I think the city they've crafted, they've dedicated to one area and they've done it better. It feels more lived in. There's more destructibility. I love the physics, the car handling in it. I think the story strikes that balance between comedy but not being over satirical, and you can still get immersed in the world. I think it feels a bit more role playing because you're playing as the one character, but also the fact, you know, you can call these different characters for different activities, and I think I prefer that. I also just think what they've done just with Liberty City is gorgeous. So I'd love to hear down below whether you agree or disagree with me. More than welcome to have a chat about it. Do you think GTA 4 is the better game, or do you think GTA 5 is the better game? I'm just fixing my crotch here, you know, which is great. Also, if you've enjoyed the video, guys, I'd love to have a chat with you down below first and foremost. It's the big reason why I do this. Or you can check out my streams at kick.com/steamy_streamers, where I play a lot of retro all the time. This has been a pleasure. It has been an honor. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did revisiting it. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye!
Life is complicated. I killed people, smuggled people, sold people. Perhaps here, things will be different.